Hello everybody, I hope everyone is doing well and welcome back. In today's video, I wanted to do another one of my no makeup looks, but this time just using drugstore products. I was looking back on my channel and I realized I never did one just using more affordable products, so I really hope you enjoyed today's video. So before we get into it, I would love for you to subscribe if you aren't already. It would mean so much to me, and let's get to it. So I'm first going to kick it off with this Quo Beauty Golden Glow Primer, and I'm using this underneath of my base product just because I'm not going to be going in with a highlighter since I don't really have any more natural leaning highlighters from the drugstore in my collection. So I'm just going to do a little bit of under highlighting. You guys, it's a full-on blizzard outside. This winter I might have to invest in some kind of lighting because I think the background just looks too dark and kind of creepy. Let me know what you guys think. I might need to get a couple lamps back there. And I'm also going to bring this product kind of closer to my eye in this area right here. I've just been loving that look, especially with lighter coverage days and lighter makeup days. I think it just looks a lot more natural. With that primer, I don't enjoy using it all over the face because I find it to be too intense and reflective. For all over the face, it kind of gives that more artificial glow that doesn't look really nice. So now for my foundation, I'm going to be using, no surprise here, the Milani Screen Queen foundation. I'm going to be using 240. This foundation is just so good and so versatile. You can build it up to a pretty full coverage look or a very light coverage look. I think it's just a perfect all-in-one. It definitely beats a lot of my other higher end foundations as well. So I'm just gonna take about one pump of that. That might be a little too much, but I am going to be mixing it in with something. I'm gonna take a little bit of my Flower Beauty Heatwave Bronzing Essence just to give a little bit more glow to my base. So I'm going to be taking my little mixture and I'm going to be applying it with my Rare Beauty foundation brush. I think this is my new favorite foundation brush ever. Why do I get random things of black on all of my base tools? What even goes on? I don't understand. But I'm going to take a little touch of this, and the trick is to apply the least amount of product to your face first so you don't overwhelm it. I'm just going to be applying it to the areas where I want a little bit more coverage and to kind of even things out. So for me, that's right here where I have a little redness, and here where I have my acne scars. And I'm really going to focus on buffing this into the skin and making it look as skin-like as possible. And I'm going to go over with a sponge, and it is a dampened sponge, and I'm just pressing everything in. For my concealer, I'm going to be using the Flower Beauty Light Illusion Full Coverage Concealer in the shade L3-4 Light. And don't let that full coverage name scare you. I'm just going to use a baby amount of this. Did you hear that? My throat. What was that? And I'm just going to blend that out with my sponge. When you blend your concealers out with a sponge, it always gives more of a natural appearance too, because it kind of sops up a lot of the product and it also adds a lot of hydration too. I'm just going to pop off camera and do my brows, so please enjoy the brow intermission. Welcome back. So now for my bronzer, I'm going to be using my Wet n Wild Color Icon bronzer. I don't know what color I'm in. It's all rubbed off. I really like this bronzer specifically because it has a nice sheen running through it, so it gives a more skin-like look, but it also has a better wear time since it is a powder. So I'm going to take a little amount on my Sephora Precision foundation brush. And whenever I do my more no makeup looks, I like to feather whatever's left on my brush in this entire area right here, kind of like the wave technique. I pretty much do a softened W across my nose bridge and my cheeks, just because it just applies the color in more of a natural way. I'm being a little bit more generous for my forehead since I do have a little bit more playroom up there. I'm going to move on to blush, and blush is always such a hard decision for me. I have 4 in front of me that I want to use. So I have this one from Quo Beauty, which I still haven't tried. It's called the Dewy cheek tint. This is the shade 63 Crushing, which I feel like it's too bold of a color for a natural makeup look, but I just like kind of still want to use it. And I also have this Physicians Formula Dewy Blush Elixir. I also have my Wet n Wild Mellow Wine and this one, which I haven't tried, which I think I might use since I haven't tried it, and it's the most nudie out of the ones for my skin tone. I'm gonna try it. It's the Honest Beauty Rose Pink Cream Blush. And I'm going to be using my Smith 115 brush to apply. I don't know how pigmented this is, so I'm just gonna it's a little bit more pigmented than I thought. I'm just going to really work this in. And I haven't been really setting my face with powder. When do I? But sometimes I like to set kind of in this area here on my forehead, but I haven't had the need to right now since my skin has been a little bit more on the normal side since it's cold as shite outside. Sometimes I do ask myself why I live in an area that physically hurts my face, but you know, it's so freaking beautiful here. I do really love it. So now that my base is complete, that blush is really, really cute, very soft, and I love the glow that it has. I went super light-handed for me personally. If it was any other given day, you know, I'd be piling this stuff on, but that color is very beautiful. Here, I'll do kind of a more opaque swatch so you can see what it looks like. It's so cute. So now I'm just going to quickly bring you guys in a little bit, and I'm gonna do a little something on my eyes. I did prime my eyes with the Fenty Beauty eye primer just because that is the only eye primer that has been working out for me recently. For my eyes, I just want to do something very, very simple. So I'm just going to take my bronzer with my Melt 818 brush, and I'm going to really lightly build this up and super diffuse it into the crease. And I like this bronzer in the crease for these types of looks because it does have that natural sheen running through it, so it does mimic a healthy eyelid, a nice oily eyelid, which is a weird concept since I just put something very waxy so my oil doesn't come through, and then I do this so it looks like I have that. Why do I do things? I couldn't tell ya. And now I'm going to take this palette from Wet n Wild. This is the Nude Awakening palette. I haven't used this one yet, but look how beautiful it is. I just received it not too long ago, and I need to do a look with it soon. But I'm going to be taking this shade right here because it has a nice sheen running through it. It mimics exactly what I want. This right here. Little definition, but with a really nice glow through it. I'm going to apply it with this brush. It's a Smith 256, and I'm just going to press it into the middle. I might add something a little glowier. I don't know. I try not to get carried away with the eyes for these types of looks because once I get going with the eye makeup, I just start having a lot of fun. One thing leads to another and I have a full-on smoky eye. So I'm just gonna try to keep it very minimal today. And I might take a little touch of this shade right here and add it right above my lashes, just in the center, right above my iris and my pupil, just so that it pops a little bit more. Also gonna pop that in the inner corner. I kind of regret that because it is a little unnatural looking, but it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. And to kind of make my eyes stand out a touch more, I'm just going to take this tiny pencil brush. It's a Royal & Langnickel Omnia Balm 46 smudger brush, and I'm just going to kind of contour my eye a little bit. I'm just going to run this bronzer along my lower lash line just to make my eyes pop a little touch more. So now for my mascara, I'm going to try out this new one from L'Oreal Paris. It's the Air Volume Mega Mascara. Right here it says that it's flammable until dry. Avoid heat or flame. That's too bad because I was planning on looking at a flame really up close for a while after this. That was so stupid. Anyways, I did curl my lashes a little bit. A little too much, I would say. This one I got a little carried away, got excited. Squeezed them real good. So I'm gonna try it out. It kind of gives me Marc Jacobs At Lashed wand vibe, just a little bit more thick. I'm not gonna give this mascara its full potential because I know it is a volumizing one, but I'm just trying to define my lashes in a very easy, simple way. What does that mean? I meant a very natural way. I'm just gonna take my scary needle comb and brush through that just to remove some excess product and kind of make them fluffy. That's really, really nice. I like that. It's a nice and easy mascara to apply too. I'm also going to lightly apply some on the outer portion of my lower. So now let's move on to the lips and then we're finished. So I'm going to be using this Maybelline Lifter Gloss in the shade 008 Stone. I just received these today. This is my first time using it. First off, the fragrance in here is very, very intense. It's not a bad smell, it's just a very intense smell. But that is a beautiful color. I really, really like that. That is perfect for this look, I think. It matches the blush almost perfectly. I like it. So here is the look all complete. I love it. It's very soft and very everyday appropriate. I really, really like it. And I hope you like it as well. But that concludes today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it and found it helpful. If you did, please give this video a like. It would help me out so very much. I'll make sure to link all of these products in the description down below as always, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Love you. Bye!